Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's Tuesday review, we're going to be taking a look at the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. Now this is not a new concealer from Tarte, this is just a new package for a concealer from Tarte. You may remember this one before. It came in a squeezy tube, but now they've repackaged it and put it into your more typical sort of doe foot applicator type dealio. So that kind of confused a lot of people. They thought it was a new concealer, but it's not. It's just an old concealer repackaged. I have mine in the shade 2OS Light Sand. And before I talk any more about this concealer and my thoughts on it, I want to take a look at it on the Sephora website. This is the Tarte Creaseless Under Eye Concealer. Comes in a bunch of shades there. We scroll down and click details. A vegan full coverage creamy concealer now with 30 shades and a new applicator that's totally foolproof. It's the same formula you love but in a new packaging. What it does, Creaseless Concealer completely covers dark circles, hyperpigmentation, redness, pimples, tattoos. The waterproof formula doesn't crease or sit in fine lines. It also is powered by vitamin C rich maracuja for brighter, firmer skin and smoother looking skin. How to use, pretty much the same way we use all concealers. Now I will say, I have talked about Tarte before in a negative light because of their Shape Tape foundation launch, because the shade range was so piss poor on that. Now they recently have released more shades of their classic Amazonian Clay foundation, so with that I've been hoping that they would increase their shade range on more things. Now, this concealer comes in 30 shades, so in theory, you're like, well, that's pretty good. I can't help but look at this and feel like the whole second row is the same color. Like, I really don't know that the nuances there are worth having all those different shades. You know, I feel like any one person in that line could use any of them and they would be okay. So I would like to see most of the whole two middle rows here cut out, and then a couple of lighter shades, because this one's pretty light and they should go lighter, and significantly more deeper shades. And that's where I think maybe Too Faced has done. I don't know why people always compare Tarte and Too Faced, but continuing with that, I think maybe that's one of the places where Too Faced has done better than Tarte, because before Too Faced even had really a shade range scandal, they addressed the fact that they had bad shade ranges and then collabed with a prominent woman of color on YouTube to create more and better shades. I think that was an absolutely genius marketing move on Too Faced's part, and I would like to see Tarte follow suit. Even someone like Nima Tang, who I'd mentioned on my channel before, she would be fantastic for a brand like Tarte to collab with, and I would like to see that, because the shade range on so many of Tarte's products don't make any sense to me. There's too many nuances in the middle, like too many slightly cooler, slightly more neutral, slightly warm, through the whole middle range, and then nothing goes light enough and nothing goes dark enough. With that being said, another negative for this concealer is I really don't like the applicator. It's not really a typical doe foot. It's a little bit flatter and a little bit stiffer, and it doesn't hold concealer very well. I don't know if that's supposed to be a thing, like if there's a reason for that. Maybe it's supposed to pick up less product so that you're not wasting much or whatever, but I just don't like it. Like, I would rather dip in, feel like I got a lot, do one dot, and have that be it. Whereas this, you'll notice in my demo in this video, I feel like I'm really pushing it against my skin, and I'm getting a lot of product out, but I really feel like I'm jamming it in there and just dragging it across. So I wish there was more of one of those applicators that have a little bit of a well in them. I wish it picked up product. But maybe that wouldn't work as well, because this concealer is a very, very thick formula. It's one of those ones where I feel like I really have to work to blend it out because it is so thick. But with that, a benefit is that it does have very full coverage. It doesn't settle into any of my lines or anything, and I don't find it to be a drying or a weird matte look. I actually really do like the formula of this concealer. Just for some reason, I'm not totally sold on it. I returned my Too Faced Super Coverage, whatever it was called, concealer, and used that money to buy this, and I'll keep using this. But I don't know that I would ever buy it again, but I can't really quite put my finger on what it is that I don't like. Maybe I just feel like it's too much coverage and it's too much work, because I have to really make sure that I blended it out properly with my makeup sponge, and then I have to set it with a significant amount of powder to get it to not crease. But it does look really nice. It does last all day. It has a great finish. When I was looking at the close-up footage of my eye right after I put this on, I was actually very surprised that it looked so good. I was like, wow, I never noticed that it looked that flawless before. but it does. It looks really great under my eyes. For some reason, I'm just not totally there. Maybe it's more coverage than I'm used to, and that's why. But it's a great concealer. It's got a ton of coverage. It doesn't settle. It doesn't make you look dry. I don't know that I feel like I want to pay $32 for this concealer. I don't know. I don't know what it is. You know, sometimes it hasn't totally won me over yet. I prefer the Aqua Sealer to this one, I think. I don't know why. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already. And I'll see you next time. Bye!